Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, and Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, His Lordship, the Chief Justice, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, allow me to ride on the protocol already being used by the former speakers and say all protocol observed. Your Excellency, on behalf of UPDF and on my own behalf, I want to welcome you and all the distinguished guests present here today to witness the 42nd birthday of the People's Army, Uganda People's Defense Forces. I therefore want to congratulate you, Your Excellency, the officers and militants of the mighty force of the UPDF on attaining 42 years with an incredible track record of committed service and discipline, which has enabled us maintain a sustainable strategic relationship with the wananchi of Uganda, not only in our mother country, but also in the region. On the continent, you heard that we had one of our Yuga bags in Liberia, and even globally, we are appreciated. Your Excellency, before I proceed, I have been asked to introduce the delegations that have joined us from our neighboring countries and other countries from near and far. First on the list, I have General Mwapanya. He's the Chief of Defense Forces of the South African National Defense Forces. He has a big delegation of about 15 people, and among them is the Chief Defense Intelligence, who is a Lieutenant General and a lady, Makakato, those names. General Hiongwa, Major General Mushigo, Brigadier Ben Sizan, Brigadier Daua, Brigadier General Mulauli, Colonel Mugonyak, Colonel Zolani Mbaken, Lieutenant Colonel Anna, Major Motor Ernest, Major PZ Hammonds, Major KM Foba, and Moropo, the Defense Internal Affairs. Earlier on, we had these functions taking place in the barracks, but subsequent commemorations have rotationally been regionalized to enable UPDF go back to the population to thank the people of Uganda, Uganda's strategic partners, for UPDF, for their support to get us where we have reached. And this is one way of expressing our solidarity with the people. There is a Runyangole saying here that entasima tezumurwa. So UPDF comes back to express the solidarity with our people by symbolically giving back to the population what the CPC enumerated here. And this is also to reaffirm the strategic link between us and the population. We reaffirm that this still exists. On days like this, Your Excellency, it is also time to honor and recognize the service, the commitment, the sacrifice, and patriotism of the gallant sons and daughters of UPDF, live or foreign, in order to give them more courage to secure their country, because security is the bedrock of all development aspects. Your Excellency, we chose Mbarara region for this year's Tarehe Sita celebration because of the need to trace and link the current peace, security, and stability, complete the Fronasa circuit from the Elgon to Greater Mbarara, and connecting through Tanzania to Mozambique, where the anti-Amin struggles were coordinated from. This region had also never hosted such a Tarehe Sita outreach version of celebrating from outside the barracks. And that's why the theme was recognizing the sacrifice of the founders of the People's Revolution for socio-economic transformation, which is in line with the beginnings of this revolution, Your Excellency. As you will note, that areas like Kazo and Kiruhura is where the youthful Yoweri Kaguta Museveni hails from, and where he started the struggle to mobilize peasants towards progressive and better standards of living. The efforts and sacrifices of the people to liberate Uganda were also notable in a number of areas in the current Rwampara, Isinjiro, Mbarara. Equally, Makenge Barracks also remains with prominence as a center of the people's struggle, because it was overrun several occasions during the failed attack of 1972, in the 1978-79 war by the Fronasa and the TPDF, and in 1985, encirclement by the NRA and its eventual capture. That's why the CPC, mentioned that we have to raise a monument there in remembrance of its role in the liberation struggles of Uganda. The CPC enumerated a number of areas which I wouldn't like to repeat here, where the Defense Forces Week activities focused. Probably what he didn't mention was that we also had home visits or checks on the families of the fallen comrades who participated especially in the Fronasa. And we were able to visit 20 of those homes during this Defense Forces Week. These engagements, Your Excellency, are and have always attested that the UPDF is and will always be a pro-people's army, remain disciplined and productive. Your Excellency, in the recent publications, UPDF has been ranked as the most trusted public institution in Uganda.
Iwe munywani wanje omugisha ngugu n'abesigwa Real Estates Limited abari kusanga muri Katete Kampala Mbarara aha Silver Plaza Building first floor oyinde plot nogiguza ninga noyenda kugura noyenda famu ninga noyenda kikari manyaba nibo besigwa bonka omuri Mbarara Western yona ori Kampala ninga shojya hero n'abesigwa nibo bonka abari kuguza kintu ekitari mu mbeho yona ninga kiba kweta ngo n'ecyamazumi ekyo rizo kora n'iki munywani wanje batera hasi mweze 056 nkaga nemwe nshanzu ni 5 ashatu nina ningashi 056 mushanzu 000 anana munana tested and trusted never squad.